Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some brand new stuff. Europa Universalis 4 with FilthyRobot. This is the Imperial Ideals series. How's it going, Filthy?
Doing well.
I'm very excited. Super excited about this. We're playing a new campaign and you have your own nation now.
That's correct. We're no longer sharing control, which means I'll have to do some things from time to time.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So we had a few basic stated rules, right? Like generally speaking, we're not gonna be enemies. For this campaign.
This campaign we're playing co-op, so
yeah.
I think we should even enforce that further, which is if either one of us loses, I think the campaign ends for both of us. That's a loss condition for both of us. So I want a vested interest in trying to keep the other person alive.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. And the series title, Imperial Ideals, is we decided to play inside the HRE because, number one, we wanted to be proximate, close to each other. And number two, we wrapped up the previous tutorial series talking about the HRE, and I still felt like we didn't really cover the HRE as much as we could have. And what better way to talk about the HRE?
And it's Central Europe, so like there's going to be, it's interesting to play in the Europe stuff. We're going to be close. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. There's going to be a nice, interesting area to play in, I think. Yeah.
So tell me about your nation. Who'd you pick and why?
Good question. I picked Wurzburg. Why did I pick them? They're small. For doing a co-op, for doing a collaboration campaign versus AI, it feels like we should start weak and try to get strong, right? Not like start strong and then just beat up on everybody because it feels ridiculous. So you're doing a 1 province, I'm doing a 2 province. I think I have total like 12 development or something. Yeah, 12 development total. Some of their ideas were kind of neat to me. I can't remember if it's ideas or just, let me go take a look at what it was. Some of the stuff they get was kind of interesting to me. I liked the modifiers. Mostly it was proximity to small areas, not too close to you, but not too far. In the HRE, Central Europe, that kind of thing. So,
Yeah, he didn't mention the fact that he tried to pick France, and I said, no. Filthy, you can't play as France, that'd be too easy.
I wanted to pick France and have you start as Nevers there, and we'd just start the game, and it would be a war game between you and I. And it would just be the victor would be whoever wins that first war.
Yeah, that seems reasonable, actually.
Yeah.
It is worth mentioning that we are playing with hard AI on, so it's going to be more difficult to obtain relationships. I end up choosing Nassau. I've played in the HRE once before as this next door neighbor here called Mines. They start off, I think, with 12 development or something like that as well. In this case, I have a massive 5 development. This will probably be one of the weakest starts I've ever done, and on hard AI, I'm a little concerned, I'll admit. I'm going to have to...
That's right, but this is part of at least part of what I enjoy giving my viewers, and I'm assuming you do as well, is the challenge, right? If the game is too easy, I lose interest, they lose interest. And if the game is this hard, like sometimes you're going to have losses. It's okay to have losses. It's okay to fail while you're playing on challenging game modes and then come back and try it again. So I'm not worried. If we lose, we lose. It's fine. You know, we're going to try very hard not to, and I'm going to fight not to lose. But if it happens, I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah. So I have exactly 1 person who's willing to ally me right now.
How did you even check? I hadn't even started looking around yet. I was talking to you. I guess I should start doing things like relationships also.
Unfortunately, one of my neighbors is a free city, Frankfurt, so I won't be able to attack him. The Emperor, we didn't talk about this in the final episode of the tutorial series. Anyone who attacks a free city, even if they are a prince inside the Empire, the Emperor will defend them. So if you attack one of the free cities, they are called free cities for a reason. The Emperor says no. So
okay, how do I know if it's a free city or not?
Imperial map mode, you can see colored nations based on what type of government they are. The free cities are blue.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So yeah, you won't be able to attack them without the Emperor getting really upset. So I guess I'm kind of stuck in a position where I'm going to have to ally Hesse.
Oh, I just rivaled them.
Oh, you did? You should have told me you were going to do that. Okay, you picked who now? Actually, I should... Let me find
I was just rivaling... I have enemies, and I was just going to rival my enemies.
Okay, so you are...
Enemies are countries that view me as a rival, right? So...
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not true. There's one other person who might ally me. His name is Wurzburg.
Yeah. You're going to have to pay him something for that. He's not real thrilled about a 5-province minor over there.
So you just did what now? You rivaled
I haven't yet.
Our neighbor.
So enemies, I start with existing enemies as Wurzburg. And these are people who have rivaled me.
Right, I'm gonna rival Hesse as well, just because you did. And
okay. I've already rivaled Hesse and Frankfurt, but I haven't rivaled my third one, which was going to be Mainz.
Ooh. Probably a bad idea to rival Frankfurt, because they're a free city. You won't ever be able to act on that rivalry.
Well, I could just change that, right?
No, you can't. Not until they either stop becoming valid, and even if you, after the 5 years, it's 100 Diplo to change it.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, I guess I'm rivaled Frankfurt. And it's not going to be very useful. That's fine, though. So we live and we learn. We make mistakes on the first 2 minutes of the game. Perfect. Seem reasonable. I mean, I haven't seen the AI drop me as a rival unless the status of our countries changed before. So it felt reasonable to not fuck up relationships further was to rival the people who had already rivaled me.
Yeah, that can work. It's a much easier way to start a campaign. Just do that.
Okay. My rival mains is my third.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. I was just considering allying them because they hate Hesse as well.
That's a good way to look at that. Let's go take a look at Hesse's diplomatic relations. Where the hell are they? I have to zoom out to find Hesse. Do I? Which one's Hesse? Ugh, I guess I can just search for it. Alright, we're going to learn the little guys, I guess, today. Alright.
Yeah, generally speaking, you don't want to do every single rival and every single ally right when you start because the situation around you is going to change quite rapidly as rivalries and alliances are established. So kind of take your time the very first month or so.
There's an opinion map mode somewhere. No?
Yeah.
Where did I find that? There it is. Got it. So, alright.
I believe that Cologne is an elector, yes? Yes, they are. I'm going to ally Cologne. Done and sent. And I'm going to see who Cologne hates. Cologne hates Aachen, Trier, and Cleves. They hate Trier. Trier's an elector. I can hate Cleves. Cleves or Cleves. Yes.
I'm going
to hate Cleves.
Ansbach is going to become a vassal of Brandenburg really early, is that right? Does that happen not right off the bat?
Ansbach and Brandenburg. Where's Ansbach?
It's directly south of me. One tile minor. One province minor. But it's
of Bavaria, you meant. Yeah, Bavaria gets a national mission to like conquer Ansbach, so they're very likely to attack.
No, I did not mean of Bavaria, because I got some option to instantly like vassalize them as Brandenburg at one point.
Oh,
I think in my last campaign, I think it was Ansbach. Okay, I was gonna set up to look at them as like my first like area that I might gobble up, but I suppose I'm not gonna. I think we're gonna have trouble gobbling up anything without Austria's permission, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah. Trying to secure an alliance with the actual emperor is going to be very difficult, as very weak nations, weak princes. We're not electors, so he's not going to care about us. He's not going to want to tie up a slot, allying a little one province minor.
And so how are we going to take land then? So that's kind of interesting. So we're going to have to look outside of the empire for land? It's going to be super hard to do. That's so far away.
Outside the emperor? Probably not. You're going to have to look for an opportunity. An opportunity for taking a province. Like, we're going to get pulled into wars, and you just got to play it safe and smart, and we'll see where we go. I'm ready to unpause if you are. I've still got one rival slot open, and I only have one ally request sent off so far. I want to see how things develop a little bit. I got my massive 4 troops. Feels so good.
I'm not quite ready to unpause. I hadn't decided what I was going to do with these guys yet. I'm a little bit just trying to decide how I deal with stuff like this. All right. Oh, I can get royal marriages right off the bat. That's interesting. What are the enemies with? Bavaria and Brandenburg.
I might even
explore some of this web a little bit, huh? Yeah.
It's possible I'll even need to take a diplomatic reputation advisor just to get an alliance with this hard AI setting. So while you're looking around, I'm going to talk about my ideas. So I've got generic German ideas: mercenary maintenance minus 25%, cavalry infantry compatibility rather plus 10%. It's pretty good. My first idea is production efficiency plus 10%. Second, trade efficiency plus 5, domestic trade power plus 10. I get a little bit of diplomatic reputation, national unrest minus 1, an extra 1% missionary strength. Ooh, so I have diplomatic reputation and relationship slots in my national ideas. That's good. Yearly prestige plus 1, and my finisher is minus 5% tech cost. It's pretty cool. My nation's ruled by Duke Philip II von Nassau. Fierce negotiator, well advised. Not bad. Get lots of reduced mercenary maintenance right now. I'm gonna merc it up.
That's good. Fly relations with Nuremberg. Okay, are they one of the... Just the map mode. It's gonna take me a while for the start of this because I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on in this area. Okay, they are one of the... Blue is Free City, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm never going to be able to attack those guys without pissing off the Emperor.
Mm-hmm. Like, most likely, Saxony is an elector. Okay, your easiest route of expansion, I think, right now would be to try to take, like, Kassel from Hesse. Possibly Hesse's
How are we
capital.
going to take any land without being told to give it back and then having negative relationships with the entirety of the HRE?
Slowly. You can do it one at a time. I mean, you can expand. You can also do development to increase your country's strength over time.
What do you mean you can do it one at a time? You're allowed to take one province, but not two before you get told to give it back?
The opinion modifier decays over time. So if you just take one, you piss everyone off
You
a little bit.
off, but, okay.
And it comes down over time. So it's kind of like its own aggressive expansion metric. You just do it slowly. Don't go crazy. Otherwise, everyone will loathe you. But you can expand. You can attack.
I am ready for a brief unpause.
Okay, let's just go like speed 2 for like a month or so until we get all these alliance pop-ups and see how things sort of shake out a little bit.
Why doesn't my government allow me to make royal marriages? That's annoying.
Your government type, you actually chose a bishopric. So you'll notice at the top of the screen, you have no legitimacy. You have something called devotion.
Huh.
So this is a new mechanic for you. I don't think any of your campaigns you've played have had anything other than legitimacy.
No.
So
No, there wasn't anything other than legitimacy until we talked about it.
Just briefly hover over the number at the top, your devotion. You can actually see the effects of it, just like legitimacy. You get, like, I think, national tax modifier, manpower recovery. I don't remember what the modifiers are off the top of my head.
I get national tax modifier, yearly prestige, and yearly papal influence.
Nice. So it makes sense. As a bishopric, you're going to be pretty good at making the Pope like you. So that should be
Oh man, I
part of
got
your game
that first
plan.
pop-up about an heir with like 6 options, and they just have question in there.
Yep, that is how the bishopric government type determines who their heir will be. So every time
it's state interactions.
Yeah, every time you actually die, you're going to get a new pop-up, and you get to kind of bend the country to your will. Like, if you need prestige, or you need money, or you need opinion with a neighbor, you can choose a decision that's going to give you the things you want. It's a really cool government type. Also, you don't get any stab hit on monarch death, because your rulers usually start old, like 40 to 50 or 60. So one of the things you should do as a theocracy, especially if the ruler's stats are not very good, always make them into a general, because there's no stab hit, and you might as well. The more often you can press the button, the better. You know, you get more prestige or more money or more whatever.
The theocracy government type does not allow rulers to lead armies.
Oh,
sorry.
My bad. Never mind. They nerfed that. That's right. You used to be able to do that. Now I think you have to be the Pope to do it. My mistake. All right. Do you want to... I'm going to just... Sorry, I unpause it again, but I want to just take one more quick pause. And then I don't need to do it.
This is like,
okay.
This is already at the beginning here. Like, this is fast for me. Just lost my ability to give Saxony a fucking ally from that being unpaused. No, we recently sent a diplomat. Why did I recently send him a diplomat? Doing what?
We started... You need to wait like 3 days, because the very first month you start like the 11th of November, and you have to wait a month before you can interact with them again.
Okay.
So you probably just recently sent off the alliance request or something.
Yeah, that's probably true. Okay.
Hey, we get an event talking about the Kingdom of Italy, the Shadow Empire. Basically, if the Holy Roman Emperor doesn't control Italy and like keep Italy under control by the year 1500, then that land will end up outside of the empire. It will stop being part of the empire. Okay, now that it's a new year, I want to pull my diplomats back and consider alliances again, if you don't mind.
There's no influence. You know, I'd like to have that pause.
Okay.
Consider things. Okay. Okay, people influence. 10 loyalty, it's fine. 15 loyalty, it's fine. 10 people influence. All right.
Okay. I hate to say it, I think I'm gonna have to attack an elector. I think I have to attack Trier or Mainz. Both of which are electors. That's awesome.
I kind of want to attack mines, but the Emperor's going to be pissy about that, you're saying?
Well, him being an elector is kind of a big deal. He's pretty likely to get strong allies. You know, like anyone who has a vested interest in becoming the Emperor is going to seek an alliance with Mainz. So it'll be a difficult war to try to attack an elector right now.
You already want to pause?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Great thing is, at the very beginning of the game, no one has any claims, really, so you do have like a year or so until someone fabricates enough spy network strength before they can just declare war on you. So we do have a little bit of time.
I wish I had rivaled mains. I think I'm going to rival mains.
As Mines sends me a an alliance request. Good thing I haven't accepted that yet.
You just said you were gonna go after them anyways, so.
I was thinking about it. I've rivaled Cleves and Esse. Oh, I don't like that. Truce training cavalry. Why is he making more men? That's not fair. I don't have enough money for that. How can he afford it?
I haven't looked at my force limit either. What's my force limit?
How many troops did you start with?
5.
No.
5 is 7.
I only have 4. That's not fair.
That's trade league. Maine's joined a trade league. You can't attack them anymore. Get wrecked.
All right, I have 10% infantry combat ability. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my cavalry that the game started me with.
That's actually kind of a good idea.
He's
I'm
really
not gonna be able to afford them. The cav.
Yeah, he's really expensive, and I can't see having it. I know I'm not gonna be able to actually use him as a flanker, so I'm gonna get rid of him.
And I have cav ideas later on, but I also don't think I'm able to use them as a flanking unit, so I don't think that's that helpful.
Apparently I have diplomatic insult. I have a cast spell expiring in just a moment.
Okay.
Diplomatic insult on Aachen. Aachen is allied to Cleves, and they are allied. They are a free city, so great. So a free city insulted me, and Austria would defend them if I were to attack. That's great. Okay, never mind. Not gonna act on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in general, I'm gonna just improve relations with people for now. France has laid a claim to Aragon. Wow, that is a unique starting thing. Normally, Castile gets their union over Aragon, but if France ends up with a PU over Aragon, I highly doubt that can even happen. This could be a very interesting start to the campaign.
Good. Good. You paying for forts?
I don't have forts. You have forts? That's not fair.
I have a fort. Actually, I have a level 3 fort in my cap.
So you got a level 1 castle plus your capital. That's pretty solid. We just have a, a small throne made out of wood. I just sit on it.
You have a throne? Your people are rich.
Yeah, it's a Nassau
throne. You don't have a throne. We sit on the floor in Wurzburg because we're pious.
Yes, you are a very religious nation.
Yeah, I should go look at my ideas again.
I guess. I mean, I can't attack the free city of Aachen. I can't.
What are we doing here? We should be getting diplomatic marriages. When I get a guy back, I'm sending you stuff for that. We should be getting the ticking increase from having legitimacy we gain or something from royal marriages.
You don't have legitimacy, and also as your government type,
royal marriages, right?
You can't do them. So, yeah.
Should we expand our alliance? I mean, I have extra diplomatic slots. Is why I'm offering it all. And we're in the roughly the same area. It might be advantageous for a relative size of our alliance if we.
You want to ally? I would be willing to consider an alliance with you. Sure, let's do it.
Yep. I don't have any horses in my people. My people are allergic to horses. Is that going to be okay?
I guess if it must be, it'll be acceptable.
But we're going to need your throne. We don't have one, and we want one, and we're envious. You have to pass that over. I don't have a diplomat right now, so.
All right, fine.
I hate how every time I click on people, it says green on the royal marriage, but I can't get.
Yeah. I've complained about that before. Or like when I go to send you an alliance offer, it's a red X, which makes me immediately think you're going to say no. But you're a player. You get to decide.
Nassau. Oh, what do they have? They have a wooden throne. That's it. Total development, 1 wooden throne. Oh, I can see you now. You have 6 troops over there, cheater. You've been training troops when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I went up to my force limit. I'm a little bit concerned that I might get attacked. So.
I'm doing the same. Okay.
All right.
Just copy you till I figure it out.
Might want to embargo Hess. Don't forget about that for rival power projection type stuff.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Leaves.
My diplomats are kind of busy, I guess. All right. Do that.
-33 reasons for an alliance with the Palatinate. So, I think it's worth mentioning that the campaign may start off a little bit slow because Filthy's in the pilot seat of his own country right now, and we're playing in a very precarious position on hard AI, so bear with us while we get things rolling. It's going to speed up. I'm positive. By the end, once I'm not in a position where I have 5 development and think I'm going to die, I think the end goal is to probably be playing on speed 3 nonstop. So it'll be a lot faster than the previous campaign. Is the plan.
Oh, someone just fabricated. I mean, I clicked through it too quickly. God damn it. All right, where is Frankfurt? There.
That all being said, it's already been 20 minutes, Filthy. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it.
We're going to have to put a cut in here, but we will be back later on with the next episode.
All right, guys. See you soon. Thanks for watching.
See you in a bit.